Easley Reaction fans, I'm back with the part 2 of Bauhaus in the flat field. I appreciate the comments. Definitely need to shave tonight or tomorrow, depending on which. I'm looking a little Neanderthal-ish. But yeah, let's get into this. We got 12 through 17 to do left. And yeah, I've really enjoyed this so far. Perfect for spooky month. And yeah, just been busy with other stuff this weekend, so appreciate your patience. And yeah, let's do it. Homework is break is the next week, so that's gonna be nice. You're gonna see a recorded song from my friend Randy. He does his own original Halloween song, and I'm doing my midterm essay on Halloween and how music has influenced it. Besides the popular ones that everyone grandma knows. So I've included like Screaming Jay Hawkins in the paper, Alice Cooper, Black Sabbath debut album, the tritone chord, which was popular with classical music, and then went to blues, then went to heavy metal. So included that in there. And yeah, we got like 3 pages so far, so pretty cool stuff there. And I've been told to do some more swans. Yeah, trying to slowly get into them, but I did really enjoy the album, so just haven't gone back to listen to it yet. So yeah, let's, without further ado, this is Rose Garden Funeral of Sores. That is quite a title. Let's do it.
And complaints. They came from next door. some ever chosen from the rest. But the disappointed ones with their guests never would be invited to the funeral rose garden. But their choice don't seem to matter. They got swollen breasts and lips that honey. And the choice of matter and the scream of chatter is just a little parasitic scream of whores. Screaming whores in the rose garden funeral of souls. Virgin Mary was tired, so tired of listening to gossip, gossip and complaints in the rose garden funeral of sorrow.
Yeah, I have to go back and listen to some previous ones, but that is one of my favorites on the album now. I loved the rhythm of that. I mean, even I don't like to hear the W word that much, but that worked in that song very, very well. So, yeah. Next one up is Terror Couple Kill Colonel. Colonel Sanders, KFC.
His eyes were heavy, he carried a card. One couple questioned, the others discharged. Terror couple killed Colonel in his West German home. 3 shots and 3 feet dragged himself to the phone. Terror couple killed Terror couple killed playing games with his pain. He thought his choice of job was such a mistake. He could have been a doctor in a soft, easy chair. Instead, he chose his stars a territorial affair. Terror couple killed Terror couple killed in his West German home. In his West German home. In his West German home. In his West German
Sorry.
pocket full of poses. Go and look for the dejected, once proud idol, remembered in stone aloud. Then on points his face was mirrored. Take a look, it soon has slipped to a fractured marble slab. Renunciation clad, his nourishment extract from his subjects. Blood mass production profile. He's a god.
This song reminds me of the Paris catacombs.
Once he spread the rain, so they dreamt in vain. Once he spread the weed, had made some garlands for his feet. To the lily poet of our time, horizon down the line, love became the end theme. Then opposing fakers, rise by 10 woman teeth as empty pleas of the content of virtue. He's a god. Oh, I'm silly. Now I am silly. So silly. Silly.
Very, very nice. That might go on to be my favorite. I keep saying that for most of these songs, but man, that one was that sounded like Joy Division to me. That sounded like Unknown Pleasure's Joy Division. That kind of guitar and bass working so well together, like a moving freight train. I loved the atmosphere in the song. Yeah, that one was great. And we've got one to end on with Crowds. Hopefully it might be better than the song. We'll see. I'm thinking like this could have been the ender song, and this one's kind of filler. But let's see. This is Crowds with the first explicit symbol. So let's see what's so explicit. Thank you guys for watching this with me. This is a great album for October. So definitely got to continue on this trend as the month goes down. So here we go. This is Crowds.
What do you want of me? What do you long from me? A slim pixie, thin and forlorn. do you make of me? What can you take from me? Pallid landscapes of my frown, let me rip you up and down. For you I came to forsake, lay wide, despise and hate. I sing you my lamented songs for you and your stimulations. Take what you can of me, reap what you can of me, and this I'll say to you, and hope that it gets through. You worthless bits, you fickle shits, you will spit on me, you will make me spit. And when the Judas hour arrives, and like the Jesus Jews, you will epitomize. I'll still be here, as strong as you, and I'll walk away in spite of you. And I walk away, 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 walk away.
Go listen to that one on my own since it's just a redo of this song. Yeah, but that was In the Flat Field from Bauhaus, man. Ooh, that was good. That was really really good. Yeah, not much else for me to say. The rating is gonna be very high for this. Obviously, I love gothic punk like this, and yeah, I can't believe I didn't hear this before. I mean, the one before that, The Mask was great. That was more of like a dark reggae influence. This one was just pure goth rock and not industrial post rock, all that kind of stuff. And from 1980, it was released in November 3rd. Obviously, they're known for Bela Lugosi's Dead, one of the greatest Halloween songs of all time, in my humble opinion. And yeah, dark and gothic. I should listen to this stuff, I think. Yeah. I'll save it. So yeah, the rating for this album is gonna be a 9.8 out of 10 for me. A few songs I didn't quite get into: Dive, and Scopes. So yeah, that's why that's a 9.8 out of 10. Everything else was great. The last song was kind of like drunk goth. Drunk Garth from Wayne's World. No, dark goth from at the bar. And I think I have to go back. Love Saint Vitus Dance. Dark Entries, of course, that was classic. That was a classic Bauhaus song. But man, I loved God in an Alcove. That was like my favorite one that I can think of right now. I'll have to go back and listen to everything. But today, my favorite song was God in an Alcove. So let's get into Rate Your Music a bit. Just gonna get into the background of the band a bit right here.
Does Gothic rock really exist? If you speak to the men who are attributed with its creation, they will tell you no. They will tell you that they simply took the vibes from Joy Division, Iggy Pop, David Bowie, and various other players in the punk and art rock scenes. They took those vibes and gave it their own darkish, starkish twist, as fate would have it. One extended and quirky song about an actor who played a vampire just happened to saddle them with the nuisance and burden of being the godfathers of goth. Lead man Peter Murphy has been known to explode at interviewers who mention the G word in his presence, although he now takes it more in stride and shrugs it off as the price of being one of the relatively few rock bands to make enough of an immediate impact as to be perceived as the purveyors of something entirely different and new, even if it was really only the brilliant assimilation and reinterpretation of moody post-punk disguised in a cape and minimalized stage lighting. The real dark spell that is cast comes down to a few things: Murphy's otherworldly haunting baritone, Daniel Ash's jagged and menacing guitar licks, David J's heavy-hitting bass lines, and Kevin Haskin's superb drumming that carries each track along like a voodoo chant. The perfect chemistry of their playing and the mercurial nature of their relationships with each other led to a brief but dazzling run that gave the world a new subgenre to fuss about.
Nice. And In the Flat Field is the highest rated album for them on Write Your Music. Descriptors. Here we go.
Descriptors: dark, anxious, male vocalist, noisy, ominous, dissonant, energetic, cold, raw, manic, nocturnal, avant-garde, atmospheric, nihilistic, mysterious, alienation, somber, pessimistic, chaotic, heavy, rhythmic, hypnotic, surreal, passionate, abstract, macabre, angular, suspenseful, theatrical, quirky, disturbing.
Okay, first review is going to be from Team Vampire.
Or, The Greatest Riffs of Daniel Ash Volume 1. The guitar on this album is to me the definition of how a goth band's guitar should sound. It's like if Daniel Ash heard someone smashing up a load of windows at a Bowie gig and thought I should try and play like that. The rest of the band are excellent as well, especially Peter Murphy's dark, dramatic vocals. But Ash is the star. The dark glam of Dark Entries, the grinding noise of In the Flat Field and Stigmata Martyr, the creepy melodics of Spy in the Cab and Terror Couple Kill Colonel. What the fuck? How does he do it? You do get a lot of bonus tracks on this CD edition of In the Flat Field, including their excellent cover of T-Rex's Telegram Sam and the haunting breakup classic Crowds, which is just Murphy and some somber piano. If they had put Bela Lugosi's Dead on here, it'd pretty much make all their other albums and every band's albums irrelevant, but they had to be dicks and just make that a single. Shit, just pick it up on the Crackle compilation or one of their live albums. Anyway.
Okay, and last review up is from Goat Lips. Nice.
I own the original 9-song release on cassette, and while I enjoy the bonus tracks on the reissue, the purity of the initial release is what I relish the most in the Bauhaus catalog. I've even re-evaluated my initial 4.5-star rating. At the very least, Bauhaus debuted with damn near perfection. Da-da-na-na-nu, da-da-na-na-nu, Krieg, dot, Double Dare's opening riff, well, only riff, is what turned me on to Bauhaus more than anything else I'd heard by M. I'd heard Bela Lugosi's Dead and their rendition of Third Uncle before this and was not particularly impressed, but the aforementioned ungodly riff turned me into a lifelong fan. and that the opener leads into the super fucking intense drumming and screeching guitars of the title track is just icing on the cake. I had to let the quieter Spy and the Cat grow on me, but these days I would never dream of skipping that track. Dive, Blips and All is another track that will grow on you like that infection under your fingernail. The real treat later in the album, and probably my favorite Bauhaus track these days, is the somewhat acerbic Stigmata Martyr. I can't think of a better embodiment of gothic music than this squealing, swirling track featuring Peter Murphy howling like he's fucking possessed. Then to close with the bizarre intensity of nerves made for the perfect soundtrack to sitting alone in your room in the dark, brooding like any goth kid worth his her salt would do. For the Bauhaus novice, be warned, if you own in the flat field before you've picked up anything else by them, all the other stuff can only disappoint you.
Alright, last review up. Here we go. This is from Economic Slave.
Insanely good, unique, and iconic. I loved almost every song on this album. My personal favorite being the screams and yelps of St. Vitus Dance. The true essence of the Bauhaus is not something that can be easily captured through words, much less their iconic first album, In the Flat Field. It could be described post-punk, goth rock, indie, death rock, etc. But, no matter what genre you think it is, everyone can agree on one thing. It is an amazing album, easily one of the best I've heard.
Cool, cool, cool. If I can find a live video, I will. Gotham full concert. Needs to be like HD and whatnot.
What if you were prepared for all those interview?
Okay, I found one for dark entries. Here we go. And it won't let me do it for some reason. That's sad. It's decided not to work again. Awesome. I don't understand this stuff, man. Why is it not letting me do it? Windows select option that's literally not there. Maybe because I got too much stuff up. Maybe that's why. Quit this. Discard. No. Weird. Okay. We're gonna do browser source. We're still gonna do this, so it's just not the way I want it to be. Oh, that means for creepypastas I can't do this shit. Damn. Fuck. That sucks. Why the hell not? So I'm just gonna finish the album today. I'll leave on that. We'll see if I can re-upload this stuff later. So, thank you. Peace.